Yo, we're here!
Let's go!
I'm so excited! Oh my God, I act like I've never been here before.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look,
Welcome to New York.
It's
been waiting for you.
Oh
American dream.
Where dreams come true.
Good day everyone, and welcome to Adventures with Parker. Today is day 3 of our coaster trip, and we are here at the American Dream Mall in Meadowlands, New Jersey, just across the river from New York City. Today we are hitting up some credits at Nickelodeon Universe.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I've heard so much about the indoor park. I'm excited about Shellraiser and Sandy Bath. They both look really good. I heard this is a really big amusement park for an indoor one, so I'm really excited to see what this place looks like. I've been looking at the place for a while. So I'm excited to be here. I didn't think I was coming here this year, but we're here and I'm excited.
Yeah, this place has been on my bucket list for a while, but I didn't think I'd be getting here anytime soon, so it's kind of crazy to actually be here. This is my first time in like any of these 555 malls. Like I haven't been to West End before, I haven't been to the other Mall of America in Minnesota, so yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool. I don't know how much of the rest of the mall we're gonna check out. I know we're opting not to do the water park today because we have a second theme park that we're hitting later. That's gonna be Lake Compounds. That'll be in a whole other vlog. But yeah, without any further ado, let the American Dream adventures begin. All right, over there is the DreamWorks Waterpark. And right there is Nickelodeon Universe. You just turn the corner and the entire park just opens up. This reveal is actually kind of crazy.
Yo, we're here!
Let's go!
I'm so excited!
Okay, so we just got 3 Zen rides on Sandy's Blossom Bronco, and it is a fantastic launch into them. It's so good. This ride goes forwards and backwards, and the backwards cycle is definitely the best. We got a couple rides in the front, got in the back. I think the front is better for sure, definitely on the backwards parts, but oh, such a great ride.
That blew me away. That was so good. Especially going backwards on the launch in the front row. Oh my God, that was insane.
All right, we just did Shredder, the Gerstlauer spinning coaster, and it was pretty good. It actually had some really good spins. It didn't start out too strong with the spinning at first, actually, but once you hit more of the zigzag section, that's when it really started going. And it was a long coaster too. I think it might be one of my favorite spinning coasters. I do place Stoker's Curse above it, mostly because of the theming and the storytelling. Oh, and the way the ride interacts with Shellraiser is crazy. Like, you're just weaving in and out of the track, so that was a nice touch as well. There it is, TMNT Shellraiser. Now I'm really excited for this ride because it features the steepest drop of any roller coaster in the world, and it features both a vertical lift and a launch. When you're gonna move again, there you go, inching towards that steep drop. Fifth and final coaster of the day, well, not for today, but for Nickelodeon Universe, was TMNT Shellraiser, the Gerstlauer, I guess it's a Eurofighter. It's a crazy ride. You start out with a little like pre-lift that includes like a JoJo roll. You got some great hang time, very reminiscent of Copperhead Strike or High Giant. I mean, I'm a sucker for hang time, so that was great. And then from there, you go right into a launch, and you're launching up into this big inversion, and you're looking at it, and you're like, not a lot of room to launch, but it gets you up to speed. It's pretty punchy. It's an excellent way to start the ride. It has some amazing inversions, and then halfway through you go up that huge vertical lift, and then it kind of takes you up into a cavity in the roof, so you're actually getting this beautiful view out over the New York City skyline. It's such an impressive view, but then it holds you up there, which is kind of freaky because you can feel the tower shake and you're not sure when you're going to go. When it starts moving, I mean, I screamed both times. It was kind of embarrassing, but that drop is so steep and so good. But yeah, overall, I really like the ride. My only complaint is that it is a little shaky. Like, it's weird because I feel like it rides smooth. It doesn't feel rough, but it's shaky. So, I mean, it kind of gave me a headache, and I'm not usually one to get headaches on rides, so this one did give me one. So, yeah, it was interesting. I definitely got to ride it a few more times before I leave today. The other roller coaster we got to do today was the Slime Streak, which is a big, I think it's a Zaire family coaster. It's a big orange one that goes all the way around the mall. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a thrilling monorail, if that makes any sense. But it kind of gives you a grand tour of the ride. It's not too intense. Like, obviously it's made for families, so it's kind of a good one. Even like the kiddos can do. But like, adults like me can get enjoyment out of it. It's just so charming and so cute. And it's a great way to see the park from above. Wow, all my favorite cartoon characters. Oh wait, that's PMF coasters!
Oh, hi.
You asked for it, thrill seekers. It's time to scream.
You know what? This park isn't super immersive, but all the little touches of theming are so cute. Seeing all the little figurines and characters around is super fun, and I love how all of the rides are well themed and well skinned. You have a good mix of IPs, including some of the newer shows like Paw Patrol. Like, I didn't really grow up with that show, although, I mean, it's iconic. Of course, I recognize it. Then you got SpongeBob, Dora, Blue's Clues. Those are the ones that I grew up on, of course. It's just such a cute park. I love it so much. Okay, so American Dream does have a Toys R Us, and they have a little slide in there too. That's so cute. Wow, an ice rink. It's like they knew the Canadians were coming today. They have a little arcade corner here, including, oh, they have Space Invaders, one of my favorites. Got our Solitaire, a couple of the racing games. Not very big, but it has all the essentials, huh? Oh, I think coasters are involved. All right, so we're taking a break from the park. We're actually checking out more of the mall, and we're gonna try to find somewhere to eat. There's actually a few food courts in here, so I'm sure there's something good to be found. So Burke and I are here checking out MrBeast Burger. This place is so cool, and this is the first one to open. I actually don't know if there's any others yet, but this opened almost exactly a year ago. So it's pretty cool. The menu looks great. The only thing that I found annoying was one, they didn't accept Apple Pay, so I had to track down Mitch to get my wallet from his bag. He's off checking out some of the vegan restaurants here. And two, when you get a combo, the drinks you get from like a Coca-Cola freestyle machines, those are pretty good, but the line for them was a bit annoying. Like, I feel like people were too indecisive. And I mean, there's people with kids here. Like, I understand. I can afford a bit of grace in that regard, but still, it was a bit of a long wait, and I would have just rather had, you know, one of the staff, like, just grab a drink for you. But whatever, you know what? It's fine. Just waiting for my food now, and Excited to try it. Burke, you already got your burger. What did you end up getting?
I got the crispy crisp burger and
nice.
that cheese, bacon, meat. It was mayo, ketchup. It was so good. I love burgers, and this is absolutely one of my favorite burger places I've ever been to. If you love burgers and you come to there's a dream, you have to try this place. It's really good.
Nice.
And I was really hungry. That filled me up good.
All right, there it is. I got the Beast Burger. The only modification I made was no pickles, but yeah, this actually looks really, really good. I'm so excited to dig into it. Yeah. Okay, so that burger was really, really good. Like one of the best burgers I've had in a hot minute. So yeah, if you get the chance to check out a MrBeast Burger, I highly recommend doing so. And now we're heading downstairs to meet Mitch because there's a vegan ice cream place that you found. And you know what? I want to try some vegan ice cream, so let's go. Burke, how was your meal?
It was really good. Like, I'm a big burger guy, so I was excited to try this when I heard about it. It's one of my favorite burger places I've ever been to.
I was just saying, like, it's the best burger I've had in a hot minute, so.
Yeah, like, if I'm in Canada, some of my favorite burger places like Sonny's, Five Guys, Frank's. This is up there with them. It's very good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It makes me just want to come back to Small alone.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta get my train credit. Choo-choo! Yeah, it's a Toys R Us train. Hey, we found Mitch.
And there's classic flavors.
Oh, nice.
But I made my own sundae, so.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay. Okay, and here's dessert. A beautiful looking vegan sundae. I got the PB Brownie Honeycomb and the Caramel Swirl. I might need to fact check those flavor names. I'll correct them on the screen if I got them wrong. But it looks so good. And it's vegan, so you can't go wrong with that.
I got also a vegan sundae. I got the strawberry shortcake flavor and the cookies and cream caramel swirl.
Okay, that's the second one I got.
Okay, and then on top I got toasted walnuts, cookies and cream crumble, basically Oreos, and praline pretzel. I haven't dived in yet. I'm trying to take pictures for the
Oh yeah, it's
stories.
got to do it for the content.
Yeah, but then review coming soon.
Oh my God, what's up?
So as mentioned, we don't really have a chance to check out the DreamWorks Waterpark today, but we do want to pop in and see what they have to offer because it does seem really, really cool. Alright, we are back in Nickelodeon Universe. I just did Aang's air gliders here behind me, which is my first time doing ATM Parallel Air Race, and it was super cool. Experience of, flipping while spinning in a circle was really interesting, but I kind of regret doing it so soon after lunch. Maybe I should have waited a bit, but so glad I did it. The other flat ride I did today was Krang's Prime Pandemonium. They're similar to like the Discovery rides, but these ones flip all the way around, and it was so freaking cool. I mean, any kind of frisbee ride is good in my books. It was so much fun. But to go all the way around, you get so much hang time. And with it being indoors, it looks like you're gonna kick like the rafters in the roof. It's crazy how close you get to the top of the ceiling there. But yeah, so it's kind of cool because a lot of the flat rides here are tailored more for kids and families that have these two thrill options. Something rounds up the park selection. Alright, and that is going to do it for our visit to the American Dream Mall and Nickelodeon Universe. Overall, our visit was surprisingly pleasant. Going in, we had heard a lot of stories about how this park was poorly run, how it was not uncommon to see a lot of the roller coasters down, but that wasn't the case for us at all. Like, I think Sandy's Blasting Bronco maybe went down on us once. Actually, yeah, because Mitch was on it. He ended up getting a rollback, and he was actually quite proud of that. But they got it up and running again super quick, and I wouldn't have known it went down unless Mitch had told me about that incident. And you know what? A lot of the early reports of this park came from when the park first opened. And you know what? It's kind of expected for a park to have a few hiccups when it first opens. And then after that, like, we're going right into the pandemic. So obviously, nothing was running at their peak during that time. So I think now that it's been a few years, the park must have found its footing. I don't think we're just going off of sheer luck here. Mind you, for some reason or another, we seem to be in the favor of the roller coaster gods, so maybe it was just a one-off, but I don't think so. I haven't really looked into it since then, but I really do believe that now that this park has had a few years under the belt, have figured things out. Nevertheless, we had a good time. Is Nickelodeon Universe a perfect park? No, I mean, being an indoor park, you're always bound to some constraints with space, but they pack a lot in there for what they have. I mean, there's 5 roller coasters, and all of them are pretty good. Other than the headaches that I got from TMNT Shellraiser, I don't think there's a bad ride in this park, and Sandy's Blasting Bronco in particular was a huge standout for me. As for the flat rides, I kind of already went into how all of them are uniquely themed, but they have a pretty good mix of rides that are for kids, rides that are for families, and their 2-throw rides. So yeah, this really is a park that I think the entire family can enjoy. The one big complaint I have against this park is that it is hella expensive. I mean, we're talking about a $90 ticket here, and for the amount that the park offers, I don't think it's worth that. Like, a $90 park ticket is what I'd expect out of a SeaWorld or a Busch Gardens or Hershey, where there's tons of coasters and lots of filler attractions. And although this park has a lot for an indoor park, I don't exactly think it's worth a $90 value, in my opinion. The other thing you'll notice is that there's no food options in the actual area of the park, but that is totally excusable given its setting in the American Dream Mall, which, wow, is there a bunch of food options in the mall? I mean, we tried MrBeast Burger, but I kept seeing a bunch of places that I thought looked really good. So technically, you could say that Nickelodeon Universe is one of the best food options out there if you're counting what the mall offers. And yeah, speaking of the mall, we only just scraped the tip of the iceberg. I mean, there's mini golf, there's bowling, there's arcades, there's a movie theater, there's the ice rink. I think there's also a ski slope somewhere in there. We didn't even go by where that would have been. But yeah, we were even talking afterwards. We could totally plan a weekend visit and just do the mall and nothing else because there is that much to do in there. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it's the second biggest mall in the US, only after the Mall of America in Minnesota, which is owned by the same company. But yeah, if you're visiting the park, don't skip out on the mall. At least spend a little bit of time walking around the shops and grabbing something to eat because it is totally worth it. But yeah, I guess my overall take on this place is if you're willing to drop a little bit of extra cash and if the operations are at least as good as they were on the day of our visit, you're gonna have a good time here. But yeah, this wasn't the only park that we visited on this day, because coming up is our vlog from Lake Compounce in Bristol, Connecticut. And after that, we continue the Northeast Coaster road trip with our visit to Six Flags New England and to Six Flags Great Escape. So if you don't want to miss any of those videos or any of my other adventures from theme parks, attractions, and beyond, you might want to consider becoming a subscriber. You can also continue the conversation by finding me on social media. I'm at ADBParker on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter, and at Adventures with Parker on Facebook and TikTok. You can also find Mitch and Burke on Instagram at Coaster Travel and at PMF Coasters, respectively. As always, I gotta give a big shout out to my Patreon supporters for always going just that extra mile in supporting this channel. What you guys do for the channel means so much for me. It means I get paid for my software. It means I can buy new equipment. So if you're interested in supporting the channel like that, in exchange for some sweet perks and bonus content, you can visit patreon.com/ADDParker to learn more. And since this vlog is all about malls, and malls have stores where you can buy things, I might as well mention that I have my own merch shop as well. It's called Adventure Outpost, and I offer a bunch of different designs inspired by my adventures. So if you're looking for t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, caps, aprons, all of the above, literally anything you could want from a merch shop, then you'll want to visit awpmerch.myspreadshop.com. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, the adventures are calling. Bye!